Print newspapers have been the leader in delivering news for over 100 years. They were once the only source of information, and writers were required to be clear and concise. With limited space available, writers knew that they had to get their message across as best as possible. Online content, whether on websites or Facebook feeds, is typically full of mediocre writing packed with filler. Clickbait and fake news are part of the problem, but there's also run-of-the-mill stuff that gets published every day across the web and social media. Good writing can be learned, and the internet is full of bad writing. When suitable, straightforward writing is applied to processes. It results in better web experiences for the end users. First and foremost, the job of a sentence is to express a complete thought. A classic structure is just a guideline, but it's there to help you ensure that your subject and verb are in the right place and your complete thought is easily understandable. Remember to research and study traditional writing structures, but don't rely on them. Content should be free of grammatical errors, spelling mistakes, and confusing sentences, no matter the style you use. Use readability indexes to ensure your content is straightforward and engaging for online audiences. It is good to avoid front-loading your sentences and overusing the passive voice. By making sure your sentences are well-structured, the content will sound confident and knowledgeable, which is exactly what you want. There are rare occasions where passive construction may be the best way to write a sentence. For example, if you want to emphasize the person experiencing an event rather than the person or thing causing it, the passive voice may be best. Likewise, suppose you want to highlight the receiver of an action rather than the doer of an action. In that case, the passive gives you another option besides putting the receiver at the start of a sentence and using an active voice. Business and academic cultures can sometimes be filled with unnecessary jargon that has no place in your writing. This obfuscation is often used to sound intellectual or visionary, but it just ends up confusing your reader. Incorrect use of words, phrases, and clauses muddy the context of a sentence. It is recommended to avoid using redundant parts altogether, as they can confuse readers. Adverbs like just, very, and extremely are a particular case. They are often unnecessary and can weaken